Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. This is still BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted, hardcore truth. The bitter one, for that matter. The Judas Iscariot of Nigeria from Rivers State and the Lord of Abuja, the minister of the capital city, Nyesom Wike, had gone ahead to demolish Nicholas Okachukwu property. Not that he demolished it is the problem, but the reason behind it now shock everyone.
After about 6 hours, the buildings, some of which had got to lintel level, and the fence are all pulled down and left in a heap of rubble. The property is owned by one of the foremost private developers in Abuja, Praco Nigeria Limited, led by Linus and Nicholas Ukachukwu. Ukachukwu claims the demolition was done in bad faith.
We can call for a meeting over the land. We went with our documents. After I see what we have with our lawyer and the other people's other sunrise, which they get part of that land. And we can say that there is nothing on this, that the court should take effect. After going around the land, his normal ways of behavior, he started shouting, how would they take all this land and give to Igbo man?
According to him, all the legal title to the property had been obtained, including 2 ministerial approvals, the latest from the erstwhile FCT Minister Bello Muhammad.
He went through all due process, including ministerial approval. We have full final title, certificate, and offer.
A certificate of occupancy?
Yes, offer to certificate of occupancy.
Most alarming, according to him, is that there was no order revoking his rights to the property before the demolition took place.
As I'm talking to you now, we are not receiving any documents. All these things, we only what we saw, the demolition. The title are not being revoked, we are not being served.
Ukachukwu also insists the action of the minister of the FCT runs contrary to 2 pending court orders restraining any action by the FCT on the plot of land.
2 separate court issued different court order restraining him from tampering or doing anything in those property. But all of a sudden today, we can move all the caterpillars in Abuja and went and started pulling those properties that we have invested billions into down.
Good. Can you imagine? Our people, when would they tell you and say, if you no respect yourself, come back home. Come invest it back home. Because you are looking for quick return or turnover where your property can amass more money for you. Think twice. So, because Nigeria will happen to you. It has happened to Nicholas. It has happened to Nicholas. Nigeria has happened to Nicholas, our big brother. One of the biggest real estate merchant in Nigeria, particularly in Abuja. You know, come back. Prince and Princess estate. The man, no, you don't pay for real estate. But the problem of Wike, that wicked Wike, is that how can an Igbo man have such property, be allocated such land, or have such in Abuja? The wickedness and the bitterness of Wike will make him to die slowly. The man go, you know, say as person they eat his own flesh. That man wickedness no be here. And his wickedness to his own people, which he has denied himself of. One day, you go down on him. You go clear for his eye. I tell you, one day you go clear for his eye. Okay? So, I want to let you know that our people, it is high time we start thinking home. Develop back home. That real estate, bring it back home. That world-class estates, how there are housing deficits in the East. People can rent it. People can pay for it. Develop our home. Nobody, that Abuja was bush before until our people came in there. What is happening? We have space in Oka, in Anambra, we have space in Enugu, we have space in Aba, in Abia State, we have space in Ebonyi State, we have space. I don't want to call Imo State because that place has turned into Sambisa Forest. But in all of this, I want to also encourage the Southeast governors, because that is the next thing I'm going to talk about on this next video. Let them start developing new cities. Let them move away from the old order and start creating a model city in the Southeast from different states. Our people got the money to do that. But when you have short-sighted leaders in the name of political leaders in the Southeast, that is what you get. People continue running away from our home. Make the home conducive so that these people will not have any reason to take most of their investment outside Igbo land. I'll continue in this advocacy, and you help me to share it so that more of other people, our people, will get this message, so that Nigeria will not happen to you. What's your take on this? Drop it on the comment section. Like this video, share it. If you've not subscribed, subscribe and become member and part of this great family, building a new consciousness for the liberation of the oppressed people in Nigeria. I'm also General Peters, the advocate for good governance. Bye-bye for now.